Hey everybody, welcome aboard, Captain Mike here. Today we're going to run an Air Canada flight number 409 from Montreal to Toronto. It's just under a couple of hours. We're all set up. I just got to button up these doors, call for push, and we're out of here. I'm using X-Plane 12 and the latest and greatest from Zibo Mod 0.6. I had an update from Windows and it completely messed up MS 2020. My control surfaces for my yoke and rudder pedals are a mess, and I have not been able to correct the sensitivity on them. It's actually unflyable right now. So we're back in X-Plane 12 to do this run. Let me get ground services here. Let's get these doors buttoned up. Push back. And everything else should be good. Dump that. Alright, we should be good to go. As you can see, the weather's pretty nasty out there. And I don't have my wipers set up on the overhead. I have them running off a keyboard here. To turn them on and off just yet.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Easy to connect.
Hey Jackson, how's it going? Not too bad, having a pretty good day. I'm getting a flight in actually pretty early today. It's only 3:15 here in Boca. And I'm getting a ride in. Maybe I'll get 2 in today, I don't know. We'll see. Let's get these brakes set. Okay, I guess it must have been setting. Let me get that clock going. And we're starting number 2. I had to reinstall my NVIDIA drivers. I was having a few issues there. Hopefully that's straightened out. Start number 1.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Standby.
Oh, you're 5 hours ahead of me, huh? Once again, I see the AI aircraft. They're using the opposite runway. Here goes a truck.
Alpha Delta.
And just got to get the flight controls. Exterior lights are good. APU is needed. It's off. Master caution recall. We got a clean board. Flaps are set for takeoff. Transponder TA auto. Weather radar set for auto. We just got to do flight controls.
Alpha Hotel, if we would keep joining us here.
Okay, Alpha Hotel, and we'll give her the sector that's here.
Looks like there might be a little flicker going on there in that screen.
Section 6A, you can exit right at the end there, and then onto the field, giving way, hold short runway 23, hold short runway 24, runway 24 left.
Okay, we're going to get on to right and not have all the other runways. We'll be short of runway 24, 23 and 24 left for
clearance, Endeavor 4716.
Doesn't match that map at all. See what the deal is with this map.
Endeavor 4716, going 3 back to correct, to the Zulu, and contact April for push today. April for push, good day, Endeavor 47.
Looking at that chart, we got to come around the other way. Alright, we'll come out, make a right, and head straight on over. Should have turned us the other way.
American 1746, John, good morning, runway 23, altimeter 3001, contact the Alpha and Hotel. Alpha Hotel 33 and 01, American 1746. American 279, we're at right and Hotel and Good morning, American 2589, ground runway 23, Papa, altimeter 3001, taxi up Alpha, hold short of November, I'll have Alpha direction traffic, and the descent will be there. Alpha short of November, American 2589. Quick Air 3647, contact ground 12165, you're good way. 12165.
I'll tell you, the added 3D rain effect makes it very difficult to see out the windows. Looks pretty cool. The streaks don't look all that great. They're decent and then they get long and then they freeze. They can fix that. The 3D rain effect in here will be real nice.
Okay, right turn on to 6 right, and then to the next one. Right turn on to 6 left, and how's the approach, please? Okay, turn on to 6 left. We got the lights at about 100 above minimum. Okay, 091. Once you have 6 on, exit Charlie 1, then Alpha Lima. Okay, Charlie 1, Alpha Lima, so Air Canada 091.
I can't go out there and bang on the car. My wife's going to the store, and we have a whole bunch of cats out there. They like to hide inside the engine block and underneath the car, so she's going to have to bend over and get rid of them. Yeah, see, they're using the opposite runway, and this guy wants to come my way. Now, we're going to pretend you don't exist, pal. What runway? There's no runway over here. That's no runway. That's the only bad thing about the AI. It would be nice if they actually used the right runways. I find that 90+% of the time they're wrong compared to the weather that's being downloaded here. Stinks. Hopefully it'll get fixed when they get to 12.10. Oh, slow down there, Johnny. Maintain your southwest. Today's flight is what, about an hour and 45, hour 50 minutes? One of my longer ones.
Get a 604 and wait for Western Heavy joining after right at here. Giving way to Western. Okay, and 284, how were the lights for you on the approach? Were they okay or too bad?
Now we're going to take the runway restart of over 400 for the 284.4.
Clearance, it's set it off and after Mike with through clearance to the blocker. Copy, Vector, Mike strong enough clearance, if you require a full return, third Alpha Laka, that's 3 departure, Bravo Echo Tango Echo Sierra number 3. And the Sarah transition, Alpha India Romeo Romeo Alpha, Quebec 103, slow show, Sierra Lima Oscar Juliet Oscar, flight plan route, department way 23.
That should be in view, yes.
Quick to Okalaka, the Quebec 3 air transition, Quebec 103, slow show, flight plan route, off runway 23, clock 0535. New Mexico, Mike, right down to the where you say you're located? North End, okay, good. Thank you, 128, initially. Ground below Fremont, 6117, top of the alley, hold short of Alpha Tango, keep about 6117, ground number 23, altimeter 2978, East Tower Delta, that's the Alpha Hotel. Alpha Hotel, and hold it back to Alpha 51. Good morning, runway 23, altimeter 3001, this is Quebec, Alpha Hotel. Alpha Hotel. EPS 40 heavy, just for your info, when you turn right at Alpha, you're going to see opposite direction traffic. They'll be giving way for you to enter the ramp. Thank you. Have a good morning. Forward.
Looks like we're going to have to come around here anyway, the way this is built. Alright, let's get rid of that first. Let's zoom in here. Get rid of that. That should be good. Alright, let's go. You shouldn't be like that. Antenna notifications complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engines are selected as continuous. Auto throttle is armed. Transponder TA auto. Parking brake release 40%, and we're out of here. I gotta come over here. Weird the way they got this set up.
224, proceed direct. Houston on flight.
Approaching 24 left.
Provincial 3051, are you flying the airnav or the visual?
We'll be finding the airnav.
And you should be set for rejected takeoff. You're slipping, brother. At 40%. See, when my wife interrupts me,
On
I miss
runway
stuff.
24 left.
Alright, we're stable. Thrust is set. Airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1, rotate. Positive brake.
Gear up.
.400.
Flaps 1.
$1,000.
3,000,
What's up? See, the wind freezes and then it goes, then it freezes, then it goes. Looks a little weird. We're dialed in pretty good. Strange, we're getting rain with the clouds we have out there. Check that when we get a cruise, see what's going on. That should be.
Peter 755, contact tower 1184.
Yeah, it looks like it's drying up now. Okay. Yep, yeah, rain's gone. Okay. I was gonna say, didn't look right. And we're climbing up nicely. 10,000. Autopilot's engaged. Flight attendant notification is complete. Cabin pressurization tampered monitor. Yep. Engine bleeds. And pack switches. Auto. Exterior lights. Auto brake selector is off and landing gear is up and off. Pretty good. Did notice some stutters in that right monitor on the way out, which is surprising being that it's running a 4090 board in one monitor. But hopefully when Laminar gets around to finishing up their betas, That'll get a little better. And I've been having an issue with Air Manager 4.2.1. None of my flight illusion gauges work on the get-go. I actually have to go in and touch the lights on each one of them to activate them. So it's been reported. I tried to go into their forum to report it myself, but it tells me my password's no good. I reset my password and put the new one in, and it still tells me it's no good. So I can't add my voice to the forum, but just know that I'm another individual having an issue with flight illusion gauges and Air Manager's latest release of 4.2.1. Looking pretty good. So at BOBKI, we should have 10.1 on the fuel. We're at 10.4 right now. We're looking pretty good. Some of the clouds look really great, and some of them not so much. Nice smooth ride from Zibo. And that's 18. Altimeters to standard, and basically we're just going to monitor the systems. And we can let them out of their seats.
Canada 81, contact ground 1219. Anything on front? 955, turn out over here. 955, tower regional, good top, get 2 final, wind comp, search the line, runway 24 left. Good land 24 left.
Fuel is right on the money. And we're looking at 270. And that's in range. Beautiful ride from cold and dark to climb out through 21,000. Zibo Mod 0.6 has been right on the money. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like we're fighting a headwind again today. Not as strong as what we've been fighting so far anyway. We've been fighting 90, 100 mile an hour headwinds for the most part. Yeah, you know what? Let's get them back in their seats. That looks pretty evil. That looks pretty evil. And I will take the weather now. You can have terrain. Yeah, look at that green. Yeah, we getting bopped around a bit. Oh yeah, look at that swing. Hopefully we break through this. What are we cruising at today? Oh, we got to kick that up some.
Okay, we'll keep speed up and 2207 off 449. Push 18, 63, third ILS, runway 0 left first. Alright, 160. I think 160 on the mid-7.
Let's switch on over. LD, we should have 9.6. We're at 9.7 right now, and the fuel looking good. We're on our way up to 32,000 today. Just about there. We're at 28. It's clearing up in front of us. Nope. There you go. Got about 90 miles in this mess, it looks like. Nice and smooth now. We're not going to be up here that long anyway. About 100 miles. We've got someone inbound, but they're just about 1,000 feet below us. There they are now, 1,000 feet below us. About 30 miles out. Headwinds have picked up a little bit at 35, but not as bad as what we've been getting whacked with the entire past week. Looks like we're starting to break through. Oh, look at that white blanket. There is nothing to see out there but white. Let him run around again.
Thousand to go.
So that's 27 minutes from the gate, 14 minutes from the runway, and we're at cruise, 32,000. We've got 107 miles at top of descent and 211 to go. We're looking pretty good. We should have 6.4 on the fuel when we get in. That should be in range, and we're at 6.9. Nice ride up to cruise.
236 Heavy, flight level 290.
Montreal taken.
Emirates 236 Heavy, flight level 290.
Emirates 236 Heavy at 290.
And let's have a look at the back end, shall we?
Question low, 316.
And
31665, that's flight level 270.
That's flight level 270, 316.
We're 1665 of Zibo, 5 more minutes on schedule, I'll make 3 more minutes.
what do we have on the arrival? Reading 5.
2802, return 3649 PM. 1665, you'll hear traffic just to the right.
Alright, so we get in at Torrin. Alright, Torney. Liebem. Except Wood Knox. That's an on scale, so we won't be on this chart till we hit Reading. So we have a little ways to go before we're there. Radker and Raddick. We want Vidro.
For those two whiskey, Echo Heavy, level 370, center hello, and I understand you're getting close to Rick Mills, but you're able.
I'm gonna check that.
Yes, we have no longer any weather with deviation. We're proceeding.
Thank you.
Nope, that's wrong.
Delta 2842 for traffic in the next sector, just now at level 310.
Delta 2842, 330, Delta 310.
And what do we have restrictions here? Vidro 250.
Tower 9935, heading level 340, hello.
Very good. And you.
Delta 60, 310.
Delta 6060, level 310, center hello.
Howdy. Does your sector have a better ride of fire, do you know?
Delta 1660, unfortunately no, I'm getting continuous lighting being on moderate most altitude.
Alrighty then.
Delta 632, descent by level 330.
Delta 330, Delta 632.
And that's going to be 210 at 8.
Reach 460, copy our check-in.
Reach 460, heading 350, center hello. Continuous lighting being on
And Mirig.
Copy, thanks.
Delta 1660, go ahead.
Yeah, we're thinking about trying 29. Have you had any reports down to 20?
Delta 1660, not currently, no, and your certainly is not going to be like correct.
Let's do it.
Stand by. Airsport 49, second unit. Air Canada 596 at 290.
What did I say we had here?
Proceed for maneuver on course, descent by
23, right.
Delta 1660, descend now by level 290.
That is back where I want. Raddick. Mirix. Mirug.
Airsport 49, center hello, flight level 280. Airsport 49, you're going to have to level there.
Right, that ends. When did that end?
American 934, flight level 390, center, hello. American 934, 390, no problem.
5. Oh, what, I put the wrong one in? From Ragdig. I think I put the wrong one in. To Denka. I put all that in for nothing. Alright. Denka, we need to be 2 at 7. Okay. Duga, Calvi. This was all done for me already. And when I did all that work for nothing. And we're holding at 3. We should have 8-1 on the fuel. Okay. And okay, that's all set. Let's take a look at you. What do we have here? Climb 11, heading 237, and right 23, intercept. Alright, that looks good. $237, 10. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. And we're cutting in at Calvi. Let's see. Let's do.
We'll pick it out here, thank you.
Too good. Wrong spot, Johnny.
Question 725 for further traffic. It will be about 6 minutes to climb on the higher now.
And that should be at 3.
United 152, level 350, hello. American 934, contact.
And we hold at 3. Very good. Oh, we got weather the whole way there. Are we just going to break out as we get in? All right, what are we looking at? 35 miles top of descent, 139 to go. And we should have 8-1 ad libum. We're at 8-2 right now, looking pretty good. Don't need you. Let's see. I don't think we're on that chart yet. Let's bring up the right one this time, shall we? Let's see. Yeah, we got about another 60 miles before we're on there.
Canadian 370 Center, hello. I've had the continuous light indication on water reported all this evening.
Is it, Niles? You could be right. My dyslexia is kicking in again. I'll have to go look that up. And I wrote it down, too. Montreal, CYUL to Toronto, CYYZ. Gate 848 to gate D22. ETA 150, flight level 320. BOBKI and rig at 5 on the way in. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. That's quite possible, Niles. That's quite possible. We got about 20 odd miles. Let's get them back in their seats. And let's bring that up. And we are good. Down to 7. I'll take over terrain, and you can have the weather now. And next up is XAP. We should have 7.7 on the fuel. We're at 8 right now. We should have 6.8 when we get in, so I don't think fuel's going to be a problem. Yeah, maybe I screwed up the description. That's quite possible. It looks like the header is what I copied down in the title, but maybe this description is wrong. Oh, it does. Yeah, look at that. Right in the title. Oh, yeah, I got to change that. Yeah, we're in X-Plane today. Yeah, Windows updated my my computers, and all of a sudden my axes are just so sensitive. I actually took the sensitivity and put everything at minimum. I mean, the bars look like this inside MS 2020. I put nothing on it, and if I move my tiller just like this much, the plane goes woo. Same thing with my yoke and rudder pedals. I've not been able to figure it out. It's like none of that works at all. So I'm gonna have to go and get that straightened out. Yeah, I'll fix that, I guess, after I get done. We're just about ready to start descent. I didn't even pick that up. Didn't even pick that up. All right, so we have a little ways to go before we get on there. If that chart was to scale, we'd be on there already, but it's not. What are we looking at? 111 miles to go. 6.1 miles to top of descent. Hey, good. Looking forward to trying Device Interface Manager 2.0. I think that's going to be a welcome product into the arena. Being able to run, was it MS 2020 with your interface, X-Plane with your interface, and I believe P3D as well, if I'm not mistaken. Hardware-software interface for all 3 setups. That's pretty cool. All right, here comes the speeds coming down. Very good, and then we should be starting our descent here momentarily. And we're on our way. And that's 42 minutes from the gate, 29 minutes from the runway. Yeah, I must have screwed something up here because they're showing an ETE of 150. We're 40 odd miles out. I mean, 43 minutes into the flight, and we're on our way down already. We're about a half hour out, so I'm not that fast. Puts us about a half hour ahead of schedule. Don't think that's right. I think I must have screwed up the paperwork on this run. No doubt. Well, I screwed up the header, that's for sure, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's some other stuff in here that's not right. That should be in range, and you should be at 51. we should be descending here, and we're not. Why are we not descending here? There we go. We're going now. Shouldn't have did that. We'll give it back to VNAV once we get straightened out and see what the deal is. That's pretty cool, Niles. Let's get you set as well. You're in, that's in, that's in, that's in. I just have to get you. Alright, let's see if you're going to pick it up now. Coming down nicely. Looks like we're getting back on track here. That was interesting. Yeah, we got 82 miles to go. There's no way. I must have wrote down some wrong information here on my paperwork. Oh, for those of you that use my night lighting edits, there's a few links down there. I've been working on the night lighting edits. I should have them up soon. The building helipad lights that were like overbright, they've been corrected. The buoy strobe lights that was huge, they've been corrected. And I've also corrected some tower lights. I'm going to see if I can get that updated and uploaded to xplane.to soon. Then from there, I still have to look at the AI aircraft lighting because they're too large. So that's next on the list. But hopefully I can get the additional night lighting updates out there soon. And weather. And we're looking at sea.
United 670, contact 13457. 13457, that's 670.
What are we looking at? Another 28 miles? We should be coming on that chart soon. Let's bring that up. 23. We'll be popping up on the upper right-hand side there. Yeah, I'm going to go back and look at the video, see what the deal is with that. Should have just continued its descent.
to the 24 runway, fly level 370.
6.9 on the fuel when we get in. 7.6 at Ragged. We're at 7.6 right now. Coming down beautifully. All in all, a great ride, other than that one little misstep there. But putting this flight together, I was interrupted a couple of times, so. But I think everything was right there. Yeah, we should pop just before we get into Ragged. I just got a battery warning on something. One of these don't charge when I have it hooked up to Duet, so you get the charts. So it's giving me a warning message about the battery. Hopefully it'll hold out. All right, let's get you set up. That's set up. Let's have a look. Bleed air panel is set to auto on the packs. Pressurization panel land altitude is set. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Local Q and H. Let's get that on the way down right now. 120. In range yet? And recall. And VREF minimums. That hasn't changed. But that's not what they're using in the real world.
Delta 2166 for traffic with sunset level 350.
And you know what? While we're waiting for that to pop there. See if that's in range yet. All right, that's good. And let's get you in. Okay.
Mike Killer 061 planning how many touch can do the 3 and then a full stop. Understood.
We'll be coming in at a $140.
Go for a little bit low there on the touch. Come on, someone. Olive where is go for a
There we go. I was going to say, I'm surprised we're not on that chart just yet. All right, Niles, man, glad you stopped by, brother. I'll catch you on Discord. Looking forward to that next update.
No, square on right up.
Beautiful ride.
Go for it, yeah. The kid's on it. Coming on to down when he did.
Got that aircraft. 10 miles out, I can see him. Look at that. Right in between the layers. Pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to be slowing at 220 and we're on our way down to 7. Alright, yep, 7, 220.
Number one. Go faster.
And we're coming up on 10,000. And 10,000. Exterior lights, engine start selectors to continuous, and EFIS panels already on terrain. Here comes the rain. We get the rain on the way out, we have rain on the way in. Could wait till we get a little lower too with the wipers, but may get a little busy. I'm by myself in here. We got a right and a left coming up, and then we're coming in. Yeah, 150 they had that. I'm basically coming up on an hour. I can't be that far ahead of the game. I must have wrote some information down incorrectly. See if she makes 220 at 7 here at Denka. I said we're holding at 3, correct? Yes. We're slowing at 220 now. And we're looking at 290. $7,000. 222, 221. And we just crossed, so beautifully done. Now, is she going to continue down? Let's see if she hits top of descent and continues down. So far, just that one hiccup. Yep, we're on our way down. Very nice.
Foxtrot Whiskey Lima 6, Whiskey 0275, land runway 27.
Be nice if they could do something about the animation on the rain effect. See how it freezes, then it goes, and then it freezes, then it goes. Would be nice if they can get that worked out where it looks pretty decent. Only way to remove that freezing right now is to remove the trails. And new deck, we need to be at 3. It's a little lazy on that throttle before it picks up. See that? A little lazy on the throttle.
Thousand to go.
Looks like we got a 21 knot headwind so far. All in all, a great ride. We're coming up on new deck, so let's bring that up now. Runway 23. Here we are. No, not yet. Slowing into the 190s, beautiful. Start slowing down. Got the runway and the airport. B5. 10. Gear. 15. Be nice once they get this networking straightened out. These views will all match. 25, and we'll go right to VREF Plus. Hey Tom, how's it going? You just caught me. We're on our way in right now. And me 30. And speed brake should not show extended. So we've got lights, engine start selected. We have these flaps, landing gear, speed brake, and they have been notified. What a great ride. My bird. Cool view, except for the freezing rain that you get on the window.
Approaching 23.
What a great ride. 8-knot crosswind. Landing. Another beautiful ride from the Zibo Mod, courtesy of Laminar Research and X-Plane 12.
5,000 feet remaining.
Oh, we have a ways to go. We have a ways to go. I guess I could have got off right there. Guess we could have got off right there. META and test. Oh, we gotta come down to the end. I should have made that left there, but oops. So that's 55 minutes from runway to runway. And it's an hour and 8 minutes since we left the gate.
5696, the Challenger ahead will be turning left, wind calm, so take off runway 23. For takeoff, runway 23, cover 5696. Virgin 1794 tower, initial heading 180 degrees, line up runway 23. Okay, initial heading 180, line up, continue for the Charlie Delta, what time departure 1280? Good departure, Charlie Delta, okay.
56 minutes. Give me a minute on the clock. That was one cool ride. Thanks, Tom. Well, for those of you that joined me today, not many, but hope you enjoyed the view. Nothing but rain on both ends, though. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. That's a minute on the clock. We're crossing the deuce. Not yet, man. Maybe after lunch we'll go out again. But that title is wrong. You see it says Microsoft. I got to change that to explain. Microsoft became unusable for me as soon as Windows did its last update. My axes are all screwed up. They're so sensitive that 2020 is not even flyable, unfortunately, right now. So I'm going to have to go take a look at that. See if I can get that straightened out again. I took a look at it last night for a couple of hours, but no matter what I did with those sliders inside 2020, it didn't change anything in here at all. Not looking good. All right, slow down there, Louis. You're not flying for Southwest. It'd be nice I get another ride in after I have lunch. Still early enough. What time is it? Just about 4:30 here in Boca. Really difficult to see out the windows with the rain, though. See if anybody's coming. That makes it really difficult. It's a lot to the mix, having a 3D rain. Would be nice if Laminar Research gave us a pull-down menu for flight deck flyers that just have the front with the windows and the wipers so we can get the rain. That would be so great. What do we have here? Exterior light says needed. We are good. What are we looking at here? I want you. Almost went too far. APU is up and running. Your dampers off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Wing and anti-ice is needed. They are off. Engine start selectors is needed. They're off. Auto brake selector is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponder TA auto weather radar is set to test. It's been a cool ride.
Chassis 26 engine target walking runway 30, wind 2709, altimeter 2978, correct land runway 30.
That's a nice airport, man. They're busy. But I'm going to get another flight in the next plane 12 today instead of working on 2020. I'll do that later on tonight. If I can get a second flight in here, I'll look at it later. Way later. Wonder if someone's in our gate. That guy just take our gate? Or is he just leaving? He just took our gate. Dirty dog. He just took my gate. I don't think there's another one in there that's empty. I might have to cut down AI traffic. Could you imagine I have to cut down AI traffic because I don't have a gate to park at? Amazing.
Harbor Express 302. We're just at the 2 van at 1,000 feet for the call home for downtown. Harbor Express 302 van at 3004.
United just took my spot right in between these two Air Canada jobs. Dirty dog.
Express 309, Daniel 1,500, let's go our arrival with Hanko. Express 309, target here, identified 3004.
There we go. We got a gate there. And look, where United's parked. You should have parked over there, Johnny. Gate reassignment. It's kill number 2. We don't need to burn all that fuel, huh? Did I come in on the right side? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. We'll take that gate right there. At least we'll be on the Air Canada side. Well, for those of you that joined me, I hope you enjoyed that ride. That was pretty cool. That was rather enjoyable. We'll take 153 here.
Hotel Juliet Victor, circle east of the vessel 26 left, 8
What a beautiful ride. See how the gates disappear in the sim on the visual computers? That's something they have to work on with networking. Coming in 12.1.0 somewhere along the way. Maybe you and give me standby. Now let's go ahead and bring up flight bag. Set chocks, doors. Chocks are in position. We have ground power. And we have ground air. You're off and you're on standby. Alright, electrical power, APU or ground, we're on ground. Bleed panel, we're on unconditioned air. Fuel levers to cut off. Anti-collision lights are off. Oh, get those hydraulic pumps off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have logo, position. Oh, anti-collision come off. And flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off, and that's pretty much a wrap. Hey, for those of you that want to give this a look, there's a link down below. I've got a link down below for my my flow checklist, my night lighting effects, my park cars. There's a few things down there. 3D rain effect for those of you that fly in a full flight deck along with the wipers. We can kill those as well. And with that said, that's pretty much it. That's hour 20. I don't think we got into here a half hour quicker than a real world flight. So I think I must have screwed up these numbers that I wrote down here. So, alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed that ride. And I'm going to see if I can get another one in later today and do another live run. But it'll be an X-Plane. I have to go fix that title. That's not right. I'm not running X-Plane because X-Plane really, MS 2020 because my yoke and rudder pedals aren't working right again since the latest Windows update. All right, everybody. Take care. For those of you that were with me, who was here today? Tom, Niles was here, Mr. Odom, Jackson was here. Always a pleasure having you. Enjoy the conversation and the company. And I'll catch you on my next run. Take care.
Tower 10 West 99 with you, visual approach 20, joining final.
Hey, 199 Tower, get here with 280 and 8, altimeter 2973, total at 1130.
2972, clear the land, runway 30, West 92.
Slope 182 an hour a day, wind 290 at 8, altimeter 2973, climb Alpha 4, total land, runway 30.
Head demand 30 and 4. Good, 180.
Now, Foxtrot clearing southeast, ground service terminated, clear.
Clear en route. Have a good day. I'll watch Bravo.